And hey, everybody. How's it going? Good to see you. Let's get this thing started. Last week I did some videos about support and resistance trading, and welcome to the brand new organized office. Lots more of this to come. Last week I did a video about support and resistance, and today I want to follow that up with a basic fundamentals of support and resistance video. And I also wrote a little book about it, which I'm going to give away for free. And so above or below this video, sometime today, it's January 7th, 2019, sometime today it'll be above or below, and you won't have to opt in or do anything. You can just click on the link, and the ebook will be right there. So let's jump on over to the charts and take a look at support and resistance trading. I hope you will comment below and let me know how you're doing. Welcome. And so let's just pull up the charts here. And what we've got here is a Euro US dollar 60-minute chart. And what I want to share with you today is the simplest method in the world for drawing support and resistance. Fundamentals. The only stuff you ever need. You don't really need anything else. And by the way, I'm super happy you're here. Don't forget to subscribe and like and leave a comment. And I love you all. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. This is a 60-minute chart. You can do this on any time frame chart you want. And anybody who argues with you about what the best time frame chart is a dummy. And don't listen to them. And they're lying to you. And they're bad people. Okay. What we're looking for are inverted V's or upright V's. Like this right here. You can see where price dipped lower and then rebounded. And then you can see over here that price dipped lower and rebounded again, and that it happens in the general same area. And we can draw a line in that area to designate that this happened. And that becomes a level of support. Now, all of trading can be reduced to the concept that price is moving from one level to another. Price is always moving from one level to another. All of trading is simply this, whether you trade with support and resistance or divergence or the Fibonacci spiral of death or the ludicrous iron condor program of America Incorporated, make condor trading great again. Whatever it is that you do, I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Price is always just moving from one price level to another price level, or one volatility level to another volatility level. That's all it ever is. And what we want to do is put levels in place. And the simplest form of these levels are horizontal support and resistance. This V represents an area where price dropped but could drop no further, or price dropped again but could drop no further. And that meant that it's a level of support, or a place where price ought to stop. But if it doesn't stop, it will break through. So once you have a support level in place, you have an entry level and you have a profit target level all in one. Meaning, if price eventually, later on, breaks through and below this level, that's an entry for a trade. Or if price breaks below a level from up above and starts to fall, then this level becomes a profit target. Because once again, price is always just doing one thing, moving from one level to another. And that's why support and resistance is so basic, it's so fundamental, and it's essentially the only thing that you ever need. If you're following along with this and you like it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It would mean the world to me. That's all I ever really want. Anyway, back to the charts. I have to keep jumping up. I'll fix that in a minute. So those are horizontal support levels, but you can also have horizontal resistance levels. Look at this area right here. That's a nice inverted V, and so is that. And they basically kind of happen, well, there's three of them really. They basically happen all around the same area, all around the world. And that means that we could, for example, later on, after we've drawn that level, see that price breaks above and starts to move upward. That could be an entry as soon as price breaks above. or a candle closes above that level, that's an entry. Let's just keep moving forward in time and see if we can draw some lines. Now we see here that price breaks below the level that we drew. This is exactly what we were waiting for. It's exactly what we wanted. And when this happens, that means that price might fall all the way down to our support level, which is a profit target. So this could be a sell entry with a stop loss above this level up here in the top and a profit target, a PT, down here below. Now, I don't know if that's going to work, but that's exactly what we could do. And if we're feeling a little bit anxious or concerned, or we want to be more conservative, we could draw an intermediary level of support or resistance at a level in between. And we would increase the probability that price would reach that level. But it's not always going to do that. And as you can see here, just because price moves below a level doesn't mean it's going to go all the way to either of these profit targets. And that's why it's so important to have some kind of a protective stop in place. Because, and I'm glad that we showed this, we don't want to show examples only when things work out. We also want to show when things don't work out. Because then you have the real picture. Then you're not just being sold a bill of goods and some jerkwad windbag blowhard trader person on YouTube is just lying to you about something that works 100% of the time. So it's good when we start out here to look at an example of something that doesn't work. I mean, I didn't plan any of this out ahead of time. I just moved back on the chart to do some trading and testing with you. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. So we had that intermediate level of support and resistance, and it didn't work. But you could see that there are multiple hits of that level here, 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 and this area again. So this area has been hit a bunch of times, and price has stopped at that level a bunch of times. I love that this is now like an A level, like a brilliant level. And if price can break through that again, and you can see price will just touch it and bounce right off of it. If price can break down below that level, that's going to be really important, and we're going to really like that. Before any of that happens, you can see here that price reaches a high. Look at this. So let's get another level in place. We'll make sure that this is a dark level like our other ones are, just to make sure that they look the same. And we'll just move forward here in time as slowly as possible. Oh, and we break above that level. So when we break above this level, that becomes a trade. That becomes a buy trade because we broke above our level. But where's our target in this case? You'll notice that we don't have one really. Price does go up. Well, I bet you that if we go back in time, once price breaks above that level, we can see a variety of areas where we might take profit. And I'll just go back in time and we'll draw some of those. Areas where price previously and historically stopped after it went up. Ooh, look at this. This is a great level because look at this. I didn't go back far enough originally, but it's clear that price stopped at this level. So let's use that level. So let's say that we had a situation where a trade fired off right here. We could then go back in time and get a level from a previous historical level. And then we just get out. I love this stuff. I don't know if you like this stuff, but I love this stuff. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you're thinking. I can't see the comments live right now, but I'm working on a way to fix that. Like maybe have because all I need are more monitors. Maybe another monitor where I can see the comments as we go. Let's move forward in time and see if we can find examples. Oh, look at that. We break back down below this level right here. And I bet we go down here eventually. Oh, look at this. We have another level that we can draw right up here. So what happens if the level is just about in the right place? What if it's just about in the right place but not perfect? And they don't line up exactly. What if like a candle shadow or wick lines up nicely with a candle body over here? Well, then that's a great place to draw a level right there. Okay, we're 10 minutes in here. Let's see if I can turn this one back on again, because it's a pretty great, that's a great perspective there. Let's see if what we can do now is close this out. I'm going to put a link above or below. This will get us started on support and resistance. You can go back in time and start drawing some of your own levels. If you're on Facebook, you could even post a chart and show me what yours looks like. And tomorrow we'll come back and we'll do more of this. We'll move forward in time here. You can, in the meantime, download the book that I'm going to upload with a link around here. You can play around with these levels, and then we'll continue forward. And we'll talk about trends and how these levels come into play when a trend forms. I got to find one first, but we'll find that area. We'll take a look at it, and we'll play around with that a little bit. Thanks for being here, everybody. There should be a video next to here or here that you can watch next, and a little round circle with my face in it where you can subscribe to the channel. I love you all. Have the best day ever. Bye for now. Do 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 do.